Welcome back to Basketball 101 for the girls, where we are breaking down the game in fun, simple, easy, non-mansplaining types of ways. Today, we are going to talk about positions so that the next time you hear someone say like, oh, he's a great point guard, you know exactly what they mean. There are 5 different positions in basketball, and each one plays a different role. They are all kind of starting to blend in a little bit. There's a lot of combos, but we'll dive into that a little bit later. The positions also have a number that they kind of use as like a little nickname, if you will. So we'll talk about both of them. Let's start with the point guard, or the one. The point guard is the quarterback of the team. They run the plays, they pass the ball, they do most of the dribbling, they set their teammates up in different positions. They're the ones in control. It is their job to calm the team down, make sure everyone is in the right spot. Like, the point guard is a very important role. They are also seen as like the floor general. They are in charge of the team. They need to be great ball handlers, which means they need to be able to dribble well, they need to pass the ball well, and they need to have good court vision to see who is open at each time. Your point guards are typically your shortest members of the team. They don't have to be in the paint, which is this area, too much. They will go in there, but they spend a lot of time outside on the perimeter, so they can be a little shorter. But remember, short on a basketball team is still very, very tall in real life. Like, we're talking at least 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", like that's short. Think Caitlin Clark, Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. These are the point guards of the team. Next, we have the shooting guard, or the two guard, if you will. Their job, shoot the ball. You are the shooter. These are our best shooters on the team. They hit those 3-pointers and those mid-range jumpers. This is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. They shoot the ball. That is their job. Get buckets. Shooting guards, they move around a lot to try to get open shots. They're taller than your point guards, but not as tall as the players down here. Think of a 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Moving on to the small forward down here, or the 3. They are the do-it-all player. They are very versatile. They can score, they can defend, they are powerful. They're pretty buff, but they don't have to be as buff as the players down here. Now we have our power forwards, or the 4. These players are strong. They are the muscle of the group. They dominate inside the paint. They are aggressive. They rebound, they block shots. They are usually pretty close to the basket in this vicinity. We're talking Breanna Stewart, Kevin Durant, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis. These are your power forwards, or your 4s. And rounding us out is the center, who plays inside the paint. They are typically the closest to the basket. These are your tallest players on the team. Their job is to block shots, to grab the rebounds, to dunk the ball. Traditionally, they play solely in the paint, which is this area here. But lately, they've been trying to get out a little bit and shoot on the perimeter. So think of Shaq, or Brittany Griner, Jokic, Victor Wembanyama. These are your centers. So now that we have that settled, as I mentioned before, the roles are kind of combining into each other. There are a lot of combo guards, which are guards that play a little bit both point guard and shooting guard. They are the main shooters on the team, but they also dribble the ball a lot like a point guard would, like James Harden, for example. You have your stretch 4s. These are your power forwards that also like to shoot the ball from far out, like a Kevin Love. You have your point forwards. These are your forwards, but they also like to take control of the offense, much like a point guard would, say LeBron James. So the next time you hear someone say, oh, she's a dominant center, or he's a great shooter,